Okay, good morning. Welcome to Junior Studies. This is day 1 of week 4. So Tuesday, we're going to be talking about the assignment for the week, going through that, and just kind of giving an overview for the week. As we go through the assignment, we will pause and we'll give you some time to work. All right. If you haven't already, go ahead and get Canvas open because we will be working in Canvas today. All right. So let's jump over into Canvas. All right, so just want to remind you again to make sure that you're checking the announcements every Monday and Friday. All right, you go to announcements, the most recent one should pop up at the top of your home page. But so just like for yesterday, I posted making sure you did your attendance assignment. If you're a scholar, then make sure that you get your scholar assignment also in on Monday so that you're present for the week. If you're not a scholar, please do not fill out the scholar attendance, okay? Just fill out the regular attendance. And if you're a scholar, fill out the scholar attendance, okay? Last Friday, what was due was the week 3 assignments. It was the rewarding relationships assignment. So remember that dilemma of the 2 people in high school, and one of them was going through a hard time with the parent, and he was kind of getting very heavy and kind of draining of his other friend. And we talked about that. Maybe you've had a friend or someone in your life who just keeps contacting you, and it almost just becomes consuming and it's overwhelming, and maybe having to set a boundary and say, hey, I care about you, but I need a little less contact, a little less, of reaching out to me. Then we talked about the lunch line dilemma, right? The facial recognition and if that was going to be good or not. Yeah, and the cool thing about a lot of these assignments is that they are fairly applicable, even for someone like me. I've had it before where I've had friends who are they're going through a hard time, which you want to be there for them, but sometimes it becomes a little consuming in your own life. So having to set those boundaries, but still be there for them, which is hard. So talking through how we could do that. We talked about the lunch line dilemma assignment, whether or not facial recognition to help with a lunch line would be a good idea. And then we also kind of talked about other ways that we're seeing facial recognition being used. Does anybody remember for us online? Obviously, we don't use facial recognition for lunch. Okay, we eat lunch at home or wherever you're doing school from since we're online. Anybody remember though, every time you have an assessment at NVLA, what system are we using that is in a way like a facial recognition? Very good. So yes, honor lock. Okay, honor lock. So it's exactly. So it's really easy to kind of feel like some of this stuff doesn't apply, but honestly, we're already living it. And especially being online, it's interesting to see how we're maybe living it in a different way than brick and mortar, students who are in traditional in-person schools, right? And we're online, which most students aren't, and how we might be experiencing that. Okay, so for this week, we are going to be looking at week 4 module. All right, so let's jump over. Oh, and just real quick, remember if you're past due, the citizenship, digital citizenship, your tracks assignment and confirmation bias assignment, okay? I did send out grade notifications on Friday, so if you got one of those, make sure you're getting in those assignments, okay? Also, every Monday and Friday, I'm available from 9 to 11 for small group. There's the small group code, all right? And anyone is welcome to come from any class during those 2-hour time slots on Monday, Friday. So if you miss class or if you have questions. All right, let's go to modules. And again, remember, you can go to the week 4 Success Online. That's going to have what we're doing each day this week. And it's also then where I post the playbacks, like the recording that I'm doing right now. So if you need to go back and get individual instruction, or if you miss class or anything like that. All right, we're on week 4, Success Online Part 1. All right, so let's go to the overview page. So the lesson overview is really about using and getting your Google Drive organized, which 100% applies to you. We've already talked about this when we open our assignments, when we open those worksheets, right? Creating a folder, saving our documents in there, okay? And I've encouraged you to create folders for other assignments or for other classes, okay? So today, if you haven't done it, today is going to be an opportunity literally to do it because your assignment is to get your Google Drive organized. So we're going to go through it step by step. We're going to get through as much of it as we can today, and then we'll finish up whatever we don't get to. We'll review tomorrow, and then we'll finish up whatever we don't get to today, all right? And then you're basically going to be submitting a screenshot of this step-by-step of this organized, like a color-coded closet, a color-coded, nice with folders Google Drive. So the essential questions is how do I organize, or how do I stay organized on my Google Drive? And then we are going to review a PSAT information today, okay? So that you have information about it. It is optional and stuff. And if it is something you're wanting to take, then how you can register for that. We're going to go to next. All right, so introduction. Have you ever thought of your Google Drive as a virtual backpack? In the past, you would lug around journals, notebooks, files, maybe a 3-ring binder or something like that. And you would organize your notebook and your binder, maybe have dividers or a folder for each class. Everybody was a little bit different, but you would have physical ways of organizing yourself. Being online, okay, we're doing what's called cloud storage, okay? And obviously we're using Google, we have Google accounts, and it's compatible with Canvas, all right? So the server maintained by a third-party responsible provider hosting, managing, and securing that data provides and ensures that the data of the server is always accessible via public and private internet connections. So how does this storage work? The cloud explains, stating the cloud storage uses remote servers to save data. So it's like having a hard drive, but it's online, okay? So you can technically access your Google Drive from any computer if you're at the public library or on your personal or on someone else's, as long as you have internet access and you are logged into your Google account. So that's one of the cool things about having a Google Drive versus just a hard drive. A hard drive is only on the device you're using, right? So you only have access to that but what if something happens to that device? What if you forget it? What if you are, you're out of town and you don't have it with you? You have access to another computer, but it's all on your actual hard drive. Having it on the internet and in this cloud, right, which you kind of imagine, that means from any device, any library, anywhere you can get internet access and be on a device, as long as you can get on the internet and log into your account, you have access to it. So it's even better, and stuff. So, and it's a great secure way that if something were ever happen to your device, that you don't lose your important school information. Okay, so we're going to go through quite a few steps of some of you. Let's take a quick poll. Okay, give me thumbs up if you're fairly familiar with like using your Google Drive, organizing. Give me a thumbs down if you're like, I am, even creating a folder maybe is a little bit hard for me and stuff. So where are we kind of at? Are we feeling like we know how to do some basics, or are we feeling like we don't know how to create folders or maybe delete folders or, drag folders, create subfolders, things like that? Okay, so some of you might already be started on this, so it doesn't mean you have to start from scratch, okay? Some of you might literally just have a list of documents in your Google Drive. No matter where you are in your organization, it's totally fine, okay? So it's okay if you're completely organized, or if you're like, some of like underneath my bathroom sink, hot mess, all right? It is okay, all right? Because this assignment is going to help you either start from scratch or work with what you have to create a organized on Google Drive for all your classes, having folders for all your classes, subfolders if you need them, and even color coded, which I'll admit mine are not color coded, all right, on my Google Drive. Mine's pretty organized, but mine is not color coded. All right, so let's get started, okay? So setting up your Google Drive, you're going to create new folders on the drive and label them practice organizing file drives, okay? So if you've never done that before, we can do that. I'm going to show you this quick video, and they're going to show you ways, basically step-by-step, of creating folders, copying files above, renaming them, adding them to your folders, okay? And stuff. So let's watch the video, and then we'll give you some time either to set up folders, or if you need help, then I can help you with that individually. Okay, so make sure you're watching this so that you know exactly how to do it. Watch their step-by-step, and then we'll give about a few minutes to get this done. All right, so here we go.
In this activity, you will use Google Drive to store and organize files. With Google Drive, you can store, access, and share files like documents, slideshows, forms, and photos in one central place. Instead of being stored in one computer, your Google Drive files are stored in the cloud, a safe place in the internet where you can save important information. Once something is saved in the cloud, you can easily access it from any computer, smartphone, or tablet with the internet access. Files stored in Google Drive won't get lost, even if your computer crashes. Just reboot your computer and log in on another computer or device to find your files online. This example will demonstrate how to save and organize school projects and assignments, but you can also use Drive to store materials for committees and clubs, creative projects, sports teams, volunteer organizations, and lots more. In this lesson, you will create an organization system for school files. This will make it easier for you to find your assignments, keep track of due dates, and stay on track of your schoolwork. As you complete this project in Google Drive, you will create folders for classes and projects, set and change folder colors, rename files and folders, delete, move, and upload files. If you'd like, You can use features within Google Drive, like a screen reader, to make it easier to read. Click on the links next to the video to learn how to use this and other features. To complete this activity, first sign into your Google account. Open a new tab in your browser and sign in now.
Okay, let's take a minute and go ahead and open up your Google Drive, okay? So the easy way to do that is you have to be logged into your Google account, okay? And then once you're at Google and you're logged into your Google account, you're gonna see your Google Drive right up here, okay? It says Google Apps. So you wanna go to your email and make sure that you're logged in, all right? So I'll give you a minute. Okay, so remind me at the end of class real quick, just look real quick at the actual name of the assignment that you want me to look at, and let me look at the dates on it, okay? Because I did do extended deadlines and everything. So I did 2 weeks on things. I did extended time, okay? But yeah, let me know which one, all right, at the end, and I'll take a look. Okay, so right now, please log in your Google account. So that would be like your school email. Once you're logged in, you're just going to go to a browser page. So you could literally just put www.google.com. And when you're logged into your Google page, whatever you have set up as your back screen will pop up. But in the right-hand corner, so if you look at my screen, in the right-hand corner where you kind of see my picture, those dots, those 9, or is it 12 dots? Let me look, 9 or 12 dots. 9 dots right there. You click on them and you see Drive. That's where we're going to be working. So that's how you get to your Google Drive. So on any computer that you're on, you can literally log into your Google account, go to Google, and open up your Drive, because this will pop up in the corner and you can go to Drive. This is where you can get to your Gmail, you can get to documents, you can make a PowerPoint if you want, you can join meets. Okay, give me a thumbs up once you have your Google Drive open. So you're logged into your Google account and you have this open. So have this in a separate tab, okay? We're gonna finish the video and then we'll give some time after the video to do the first steps that they're asking you to do, because there's basically a video for each step. And so we'll just work through as much as we can today and then we'll continue working on it tomorrow. All right, awesome. So have that open, all right? So as they go over the examples of how you add a folder, and we'll do it with you too, okay? So, no, you're all right. Okay, you're all right. Okay, I'm going to keep the video going, all right? And if you haven't already, then again, getting into your Google Drive is first priority. Okay, let me find the video again. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. All right.
Then open Google Drive. Create a new folder to store your files and folders for this lesson. Name it Practice Organizing Files in Drive. Next, add files to Drive.
Okay, let's go ahead. My Drive is so messy. All right. So this is going to be a great thing. And like I said, tomorrow, today's a lot of just the instruction. And then tomorrow, you'll have independent time for a lot of class to work on this. And then I can help you if you're struggling on different steps. So let's go ahead. Instead of doing a practice drive, let's just go ahead. If you haven't already, set up a junior studies folder. Okay. So go to your Google Drive and set up, because the assignment you're doing has to go in your junior studies folder anyways. All right. So when you're in your Google Drive, so let me go back just for anyone who maybe was struggling to get logged into their account. So once you logged into your account, you go to Google, so google.com, and you'll know that you're logged into your account because your icon should show up there in the corner, in the right-hand corner. See how mine's popping up my name, Christina Hall. Okay, so it's those 9 dots. That's where you click, and then you can go to your Drive. That's where it gives you all the options of your different Google options when you're in, but you have to be logged into your account. And again, it's just your school account because your school account is a Google account. And you click on Drive, and then you should come up to your home screen. Okay, or it'll take you to all your files. So once you're on this screen, then what we're going to do right now, okay, is we're going to add a folder, and we're going to say ours is Junior Studies. We're going to, instead of doing a practice one, we're just going to go ahead and make one for this class. If you already made one for this class, then you don't have to make another one, okay? But if you haven't made one for this class, you need to have a Junior Studies folder. So new folder, okay? So you just literally go to the new folder, all right? And you could do it JS or Junior Studies, up to you. And create. And see, then it'll pop up. So at this point, you want to get into your Drive and create a Junior Studies folder. And don't worry, if you have other assignments that you've completed for this class, we will go over later then how you can move those assignments into the folder. Okay, but right now, I just want to make sure that you have a Junior Studies folder. And then as we go through the rest of the instructions, then we'll go over what you need to do next. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you're with me. Anyone have questions? So we're logged into our Google account, we're on our Drive, and we've created a Junior Studies folder. I know they're telling you to do a practice one, but then you're going to end up having to create one anyway, so we might as well just do a Junior Studies folder. All right, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to continue with the video. All right, here we go.
Click on the 12 starter project links next to the video and copy each project. These are school notes, assignments, and other materials for 5 classes: history, biology, Spanish, literature, and math. You will organize them in this lesson. Return to the Google Drive browser tab. Find the files by searching for the file names or scrolling through Drive. Note that the name of each file you copied starts with the words "Copy of Applied Digital Skills." Move all the files into your Practice Organizing Files Drive folder. Once all the files are moved into the folder, click on each file and rename it.
Sorry. Okay, so go ahead and just keep your Junior Studies folder, okay? And we'll practice putting this stuff into your Junior Study folder, okay? So in Canvas, you're going to scroll back up, all right? So we're in the video. We got a little bit left, okay? And all of these are called Starter Project, okay? And we're going to practice putting them into the Junior Studies folder, okay? So I click on it. It says make a copy. You have to open them, and once you open them, then they will appear on your Google Drive, okay, is what happens. All right, so I'm showing that one. I'm gonna open like 3 of them, okay? So I'll open the skills notes, I'll open the Spanish. And then I will open the math homework. Okay, so you're gonna do these for all of these in practice, okay? But for now, we'll do a couple of these. Okay. And then what we do is we go back over into our Google Drive. So once we've opened those up, we go back over into our Google Drive. And all of these start with starter project. So let's see what happens when I go back over here and I write in starter project. All right, scroll down here. Go to my drive. Why aren't they popping up? Oh, okay. They have them labeled something different. Copy of applied. Well, then why did they name them that in the? All right, my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, so copy of applied. Copy of applied. All right, here we go. Copy of applied digital skills. Yours are not popping up. Ms. Perez, you have any ideas? I don't understand because they're open. So then normally when I search them, they should pop up on the drive. So I'm not.
And you're searching by the exact name, right?
Yeah, copy. I'll literally copy and paste it. All right, so there it is. I'm gonna copy it. All right, I'm gonna go over into my drive, paste. Let's see what I get. I'm getting a whole assortment of things. And I literally opened it. That is weird. Oh, it logged into my other Google account. That's why it's doing it. All right, everybody. Give me 1 second here. How am I logged into two? No, should be that. You are signed in. Okay, I don't understand. Here. Okay, anybody else searching it and it's coming up on theirs? I think I'm accidentally my personal one and my professional one. I had to reset my AD password this morning and stuff. So like, I think that when it logged me in, it's being weird. Okay, when you guys are on your Google Drive, go ahead and put in the exact name of the assignment and it should pop up any of the ones that you opened. How are we doing? So anybody go into their Google Drive and under search, once you opened up the folders, once you open up these example documents and you do create a copy, So like, make a copy. Yeah, for some reason mine is default. I don't understand. Okay, when I get out of a class, I'm gonna have to log out of my Google account, log back in. So go ahead and just do 3 or 4 of them. Go ahead and do a couple of them. Because then this is for practice, and then you're gonna go through and then you're actually going to organize your account. So once you've had them open and stuff, then what should happen is when you go into your drive, you can find them. For some reason, I don't know why this is connecting to my personal one. Everything else is open on my school one. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, another way you can do it is you can click on move, and this is how we've done it in class. You can click on move, and you go to my drive, and then you find your folder. And again, for some reason, this is opening to my personal Google Drive, and I'm not sure why, when everything else is showing my professional drive. So I'm not sure. Sorry. It worked fine for me last night, and then I reset my password this morning. So I promise I went over this ahead of time, and it worked fine. So even teachers sometimes, right? I went through it last night and stuff like that, and then it had me reset my password this morning. And then for some reason, when I'm in Canvas, it is opening. Let me try logging out of Canvas really quick. Sometimes, for some reason, it is logging, or it's opening them to my personal Google Drive, which the only drive I have open right now is my professional. Okay, let me log back in. All right, let me try this. All right, let's try this one more time. I apologize, everybody. Okay, go to modules. All right. All right, module 4, organizing our Google Drive. Let me try this again. Okay, let me try opening this up. Make a copy. Sure, it is still going to my personal drive. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, I'm gonna have to, I don't wanna close Google because then it'll close my Meet and stuff. So I'm gonna have to do it when class is over really quick and stuff. So what you're gonna wanna do is when you have it open, okay, and stuff, then you can go to your drive. I promise it works, just for, this is something to do with me resetting my password, and I need to go like log out and log back in. But because I'm in a Meet through my account, I don't wanna shut down the entire Meet. So what you do is you put then the name of the assignment in your search bar once you've opened it in Canvas, and it should pop up, okay? So for example, copy of applied digital skills notes. So you put that in your search right there, and then the document should show up. So can someone do that? Tell me if it's working. So it's working for some of you. Zoe, what's it saying to you? It says something went wrong and it keeps taking me to my own email. So it's doing it to you too? Because yeah, it keeps taking to me my personal one, but everything else is logged into my professional one. Justice, is it opening for you, or is it taking, and maybe it's only like if you only have a school one, then you don't have to worry, but I don't know why, because I haven't logged into my personal one like almost ever. Okay, log out completely. Okay, I'll play around with it and stuff, and I'll get it working before tomorrow. Okay, so that I apologize for this troubleshooting because it did not do this to me last night. So I'm not sure why it's opening to my personal one. Okay, we have like 2 minutes left, so I am going to wrap things up. I promise we'll move faster tomorrow, okay? I really apologize for the tech issues today, all right? So the big thing from today is that we know how to open, our Google Drive, and we know how to create a folder, okay? And then tomorrow there's a couple more videos, and we'll pause and we'll go through this step by step together, all right? And I promise I'm going to figure out whatever's going on with this and stuff so that I can do it with you step by step. But just for some reason, those documents and stuff. And I know a lot of tech, but I am not a guru, so I will figure it out. So, okay. So give me a thumbs up if you at least were able to, again, you're logged into your Google account, you know how to get to your Drive, and you know how to add a folder, okay, which would be that when you're in the Google Drive there in the left-hand corner, that would be how we would do a folder. Okay, and then we'll pick up from there tomorrow. All right, so you've got your Google Drive, you know how to get to it. You have your Junior Studies folder, okay? And then beginning of class tomorrow, we're gonna open back up to this and I'll do a quick review and then we'll go back through it. And then I promise I'm gonna play around with this more and make sure that it is whatever's tweaking it, I can get it figured out. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you everybody so much. And stuff, I will see you tomorrow because remember tomorrow is odd. Okay, so 1, 3, 5, 7. All right, have a great day. All right. And Ms. President, I will add you to the Go Guardian today. It's on my list.
Thank you. All right, see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye everybody.